It don't happen, oh my wonderful people. Hey, all those ones waiting say the Nigeria belongs to them. They don't come out to come they cry. In a loud voice, the likes of El-Rufai don't come out now. Come they want Tinubu and the Yorubas that occupy different government offices in this his first tenure. He don't tell them say there's no second time for you. Say in fact, when they take power back, say Yorubas go suffer more than what the Igbos are suffering. Can you imagine that? So these people knows that they are marginalizing the Igbos and they still want the same Igbos to be in the same country with them. Is this not a high heart of insensibility and hypocrisy? But anyway, I don't want to take much of your time. I want you to listen to this, our brother who always there. Who is his analytics is very, very vocal, and he said things the way they are. He is my paddy, and also a guy who have worked in different radio stations and media houses, and at the end he found out that those people don't have his goal, which is promoting the movement of Biafrans, promoting the movement of the Biafra Republic government in exile, and also promoting the goodness of the Biafrans in all ramifications. Anyway, we're gonna hear the headlines. Yorubas will get Igbo treatment after Tinubu's tenure. El-Rufai vows to stop Bola Ahmed Tinubu at all cost. So please listen to him. We will come back again and to dissect the comment section. But please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing to this channel for more interesting videos coming your way. My name is Remain Amandia Neze. Happy Sunday once again to you all, and it shall be well with each and every one of us. Oya, let us listen to this important message coming from one of us.
There is big trouble for Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Southwest. I know I put the Southwest. There's big trouble for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Southwest. After the 8 years of Tinubu, the treatment that the Igbos have been getting, the Southwest is going to get it times 5 or times 10. Looking at the political calculations, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president, has stepped on toes, and these toes he stepped on, especially the northern element, the northern oligarchy, the northern bloc. El-Rufai has come out to say that before 2027, we will be ready for the elections and we will be back in the trenches to ensure Nigerians have better leader. As from Malam Nasir El-Rufai at an event, Arewa Tech Fest, said, before 2027, we will be ready for the elections and we'll be back in the trenches to ensure that Nigerians have better leaders. That is an encoded message to the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the Yoruba Runus, the Lagos conservatives, and the whole Southwest in general. Because now, the steps, the bold steps that Tinubu has taken, no Southerner has ever taken it, not even a Jonathan, not even an Obasanjo, to offend the North, to stamp on the feet of the North, which I support. I support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on what he's doing, but I do not support his campaign against the Igbos, his campaign of calumny against the Igbo, excluding Igbos from getting justice, not releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and also allowing state-sponsored killings and insecurity in the Southeast. That I'm not in support of. Fraudulent elections, I'm not in support of. Capturing agencies just to foster your political ambition, I'm not in support of. But the only thing that I am in support of in this regime is how he's dealing with the North, dealing decisively with the North, those that claim they are born to rule. Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not meet anybody's expectation, but one of the expectations he met is that he captured Lagos and he has captured Nigeria. Everybody is silent. In that silence, Nasir El-Rufai has come out to threaten that before 2027, we'll be back for the elections. We'll go to the trenches and we'll make sure we elect better leaders. And you know, this guy does not say anything that he would not do. He's just like a Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The reasons why I believe President Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not put him in his cabinet is because he's somebody like Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ojo Kalu, El-Rufai, these two persons, if they were in Tinubu's cabinet, it would have been very tough for him. And I give it to Tinubu for playing that politics. He knows how to play politics, but he's not a good leader. Good, yeah, he can be a leader, a political leader, but he's not a good leader that can bring the dividends of democracy to the people. He can bring it to his allies and those that are the upper class. But bringing governance down to the people is what is most important, and that will drive development in Nigeria. So the North has been calling out their leaders. Let's come together and strategize what we can do to make sure that we kill this movement that is going on. This movement may eventually swallow every one of us. This man has demystified, has subdued. This man has dismantled every cabal that there is in Nigeria, and he is the cabal. I give it to Tinubu, and I support that he deals with the North and deals with them decisively. The Igbos have nothing, has no share, has no inheritance, has no property in this current Nigeria. We are moving towards a city that we believe that is our home. Nigeria is not our home, but as we stay, for the while that we are staying here, let Tinubu deal with the North. Deal with the likes of those people that have come out to claim that Nigeria is their hometown. And again, in return, I like this game that is playing. In return, the Southwest will get a piece of what they are dished out to people, what they are dishing out to people. I would just be so happy and see how the North deals with the Southwest. The Igbos are not going to align anybody. They are not going to align. When I'm talking about the Igbos, I'm talking about the people, not this politician. They are very, very useless. The Igbo politicians are useless to a fault. I could exempt P2B, but every other Igbo politicians are useless. Very useless. So if they are doing this, align anybody, we are not going to align. When I'm talking about the Igbos, I'm talking about the people, not this politician. They are very, very useless. The Igbo politicians are useless to a fault. I could exempt P2B, but every other Igbo politicians are useless. Very useless. So if they are going to have any alliance with anybody, they don't represent the people. These are not candidates of the people. The people have rejected them a long time ago. Imagine somebody like Opo Zodima or Okorocha joining the APC, and you're saying the Southeast. Who is the Southeast? It is your instrument of criminality, your structure of criminality that you activated that helped Opo Zodima win elections. The two elections that Opo Zodima won in Imo State, they are all faulty. The now Chief Justice of Nigeria, Kikereku, has been accused of somebody that has 50-something thousand, almost, let's say 60,000 votes, won in an election that somebody had over 200,000 votes. You can see how it is. So, any alliance with the North does not concern the people, the Biafra people, the Southeast. 2031, the North is going to take over. And guess what? That is when APC will die a natural death. APC will die a natural death. Tinubu is doing all he can whatsoever. He's enjoying that power. The reasons why these guys are keeping quiet, they know when to start fighting their battles. And they are going to hit Tinubu, hit him where he never expects, or he had never expected somebody to hit him before. These guys know him. They need to keep quiet, because if you talk, if you talk anyhow, you can be dealt with, because this is a ruthless government that cannot cohabit with opposition. You can see the campaign against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the campaign against P2B. I've been saying it and we're repeating it so that it will get into our mind. We understand it, that they want to make sure that the popularity of P2B is brought down, so that it will become irrelevant during any other election. They want to make sure that the popularity of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is brought down, that it will not be relevant in any election
Could this golden...
They are calculating and calculatively doing this. Go to social media. Look at people that are dedicated on the case of P2B. Some also are dedicated on the case of Mazdam Kanu. Make him look irrelevant. Yes, make him look irrelevant. That's the goal. And when it becomes irrelevant, that's politics. People don't even look at them as people that can really do something for Nigerians or for Biafrans. That is on the part of Mazdam Kanu. You can see there are statements coming from different quarters on Mazdam Kanu that is not becoming popular anymore. That we have a new person in town, a new bloc in town that is going to push. Although Biafra is bigger than anybody, but let's be wise. So the Yorubas should get ready after 2031 to suffer the same fate that the Fulanis suffered during Buhari's 8 years. The Fulanis were having their way. They were killing, they're moving up and down. Any little thing they threaten you, people in their host communities could not rest. They started attacking people unprovoked. They started threatening. Somebody on social media insulted another person. That person that was insulted had to say, I'm giving so amount of money, help me find this person. The person did not commit a crime, he just insulted. Insulting you on social media does not necessitate you have committed a crime or is libel or slander. He even insulted that person with an if, not that he really directed that insult. Because this person feels that Tinubu is the president and I'm a Yoruba man. I can do anyhow, can threaten anyhow. That is the same thing the Fulanis were doing under Buhari. When Tinubu got into power, just people in the same party, people that were friends, political friends, not too far from each other, in the same party. If Tinubu can do this, not to talk of the North that have been useless, the North that have been unproductive, that have seen themselves as lords over every other tribe, that they see Nigeria presidency as their birthright, rulership as their birthright, and you do this to them openly, and the other way they get that power, and you think that they don't know the people, the Yoruba don't know, they are watching. If you are being conservative, be conservative at least with wisdom. Don't just come out and start. You might need the Igbos at a particular point in time, but the Igbos, we are not joining anybody. Nobody, we are not aligning with anybody. We stand by one man standing. We know what we want. We know what works, and we are going for it. Forget all these people that are doing on social media, that are doing one or two agitation on this one. The real people that are running this deal, they know what they want. They know a society that is going to work for everybody, and it's beyond Nigeria, it's Africa. We know that the West is against Africa realizing or using its potentials to develop the region. We know that some people are used as a puppet by the West. They have signed deals and contracts and everything have you just to obey what the World Bank is saying, just to make sure that Africa is brought down using African leaders. We are fighting. This is fight beyond Nigeria. Nigeria is not in the purview when we are talking about the Biafra. Nigeria is a mere geographical expression. Nigeria is just something that, okay, it's just an August meeting. When after the August meeting, everybody will go to their father's house. That's just Nigeria. So, as I'm saying, El-Rufai has come with a threat. And Tinubu understands the message under that threat. Understand what the guy is trying to say. Mr. Man, before 2027, we are going to hit the streets. We are going to hit the localities. Somebody also said that Tinubu will not win any state in the north come 2027. And these guys are grassroots politicians. And these are guys that are very, very emphatic. They are serious with what they are saying. We are not going to allow Tinubu's influence come 2027. That is what the north is threatening. Because Tinubu is dealing with them seriously. And he should do so. And they should fight. And when they fight, Tinubu should be angry, just verse, release Mazdam Kanu. Verse, regionalize him. He has control of the legislature. implement the regionalism, adjust the constitution, get your people to approve it. Let Nigeria to your tent, O Israel. That is what I want. I know that the North is going to wake up one day and make sure they teach Tinubu a lesson.
As you are watching, make sure you are subscribing, make sure you are liking, and make sure you are sharing this video, because all the very important and very necessary, because this message is not for you alone, neither is it for me alone, but for every every ears that care to listen to this very and humble advice from this my own brother from another mother. Go ahead and continue listening. There's no time to take time.
I know that the North is not going to sit down and watch Tinubu bully everybody. Tinubu can bully South, because South, they are liver people. Can bully South with the police and everything, with everything. They can bully, but you cannot bully the North, because the North they are different kind of people, just like the Southeast. Southeast, you think you are bullying, they have decided not to be part of this project spiritually. Their soul has rejected Nigeria. That is why you see they are behaving the way they are not interested. If you see them interested, the ones that are interested are those that really don't understand, or they are carried away by their current disposition, or their possession, or their properties that they have in Nigeria. So they don't want it. They are supporting the struggle, but they are skeptical. Although we have some people that have properties in Lagos that are still pushing for the Biafra agitation. I was in a meeting. In this meeting, all these guys are big guys, top guys, big guys. They all came with cars to that meeting, and they were discussing about Nigeria. One of them now said, the only thing that can happen, that can make Nigeria, is divide. In the midst of where we have most of them are Yorubas, and these are Ronu conservative Yorubas. The only thing we need to do is to divide this country. He said it, and they are all friends. So there are people that really support. See, the Yorubas, if it gets to the point, they want to support, let's regionalize. So far now, they are eating on it. They don't want it now. But after Tinubu, you see that the Yorubas are going to push for regionalism or breakup of Nigeria. The Igbos will not support Yorubas in any of their quests. Now, the true colors have been shown. The hatred has been expressed. No alliance. In fact, I'm looking forward to an alliance with the North instead of aligning with the Southwest. I'm telling you.
If you don't know how to make chords,
I'm looking forward to an alliance with the North than the Southwest. It is better for the Southeast to align with the North than the Southwest, because of the politics that Tinubu has been playing. One recent one, independent candidacy. This is one of the ways that Tinubu is dealing with the North. Independent candidacy, passed first reading in the House. Do you know what it means? No political parties is going to sponsor anybody. With this independent candidacy, you can have your political party, but there are people that are influential, that they are grassroots politicians. They may decide not to join any party. INEC is not going to disqualify them. Independent candidates is maybe in this community, I'm influential, I've won the hearts of the people. I'm not going to be swayed by any party structure. Maybe I am an APC, although I have influence. I can decide not to run under APC, and APC will not influence the election without my influence. So I can run as an independent candidacy, no godfather, no nothing, and I can win councillorship in my vicinity, in my area, when they've seen my capability. Most times the party are the ones that run the show. Even though the party does not have influence, but they can use people who have influence. So these people of influence can run as independent candidates. It's going to affect the North. This one, Northerners will be affected. And they are seeing the policies that Tinubu is throwing. It is just to clip their wings. I want it. I love it. What Tinubu is doing, I love it. Clip their wings. And make sure that they don't have a breathing ground. So that you will fight. And when you fight, you not decide to ask everybody to go to their house. The second one is local government autonomy. Local government autonomy is going to make sure the federal government is much more powerful, because it is the person that gives you the funds that might control the narrative, that might quote. If the local government starts receiving its funds directly from the federal government, they have suspended that bill. I don't know why it's not moving. If it's being proposed and it's being passed, the North is in trouble. Tinubu is going to be Lord and personal savior of Nigeria with those boys, with those his former PDP guys that are, you can see the G5 governors. They are the former PDP now, his mate, G5 governors from PDP. Some other people that are encamping around him, some PDP stalwarts, I saw them encamping around Tinubu. That is why Wiki has the guts to come out and say that nobody can push him out of PDP, because they have seen that people come to the FCT to ask for favors from the president. These are PDP chairman or whatever, PDP top guys. You understand? So these two policies, which I have pointed out now, is going to clip the wings of the North. The North that is following they like running the kind of nomadic system, feudal system of government. These policies is against feudalism, whereby somebody can independently, without any sultan, without any traditional ruler, without any religious ruler, any imam. Somebody in the North can just stand up because he's popular in his, nobody's going to influence him. The North runs with influence. That's why they have this feudal system. So Tinubu wants to break that feudal system with all these policies. Independent candidacy is going to put so many godfathers to retirement. Local government autonomy is going to make sure governors are less powerful to influence anything. And when they scrap state electoral bodies, the federal government has taken over fully. And these are the things that these people are saying. These are the things that the North, they are saying, and they are speaking from their veins. They are shouting at the top of their voice that, hello, Mr. Man, we are waiting before 2027. We'll get ready for elections. We'll enter the trenches and make sure we elect good leaders. What is their own definition of good leaders? They don't have anything. They just want to seize power. And Tinubu should not agree. I don't support Tinubu. I can never support Tinubu. But on this one that he's dealing with the Northerners, he should. Anyway, we need to achieve this Biafra. We need to achieve it. Whether by fire or by force, or by lobbying or by politics, we need to achieve Biafra. So that it can save us a lot, humanity a lot. So that we can define what development should be in Africa. So that these entities, Nigeria is a great country with great different people. These countries, if they come out from the contraption, they can develop at their pace and make sure they become an example to Africa, the African continent. That's what we're pushing at. Nobody, if like let after Tinubu finish, they start doing we will just be looking. Nobody is going to align with anybody. No alliance. Nigeria is officially divided. Nobody is going to align with anybody. We are just going to look and be watching the drama. If you appoint Igbo people into your cabinet, hello, Mr. Northerner, good for you. If you don't want to appoint, good for you. But I know that Tinubu may be Nigeria's last president.
So I don't hear and finish you. Then now use your tongue to count your teeth. But this message is very deep, and I would like each and every one of us to do what? To take this into cognizance. Well, let's just take a few comments, then we'll round up the show. According to this, our brother said that his name is Fidelis Ezebu. Tinubu is not dealing with the North. They have fair share of the appointment in his government. For 8 years, Buhari ruled Nigeria with extreme nepotism, which led to the massive looting of the country, leaving behind humongous debts, both foreign and local. Stop making unnecessary presumptions and giving some people the relevancy they do not deserve. In as much as I hate to say this, but whatever is wrong with Nigeria today should be blamed on Buhari and ex-Senate President Ahmed Lawan, who approved all the loans they borrowed from China and elsewhere. During the first term of Buhari, Saraki never approved such loans, which was why they made sure he never returned back as senator. Our economic woes and insecurity problems were all caused by the ineptitude of Buhari's administration. He created more problems in Nigeria. Let Bola Ahmed Tinubu sit up and stop fighting Buhari's battle. He has no reason to still keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention. Let him release Kanu so that it will help to bring peace in the southeast. He should also tackle the bandits parading as herdsmen killing Nigerian farmers. If farmers can return to their farms, hunger issue in Nigeria will be dealt with. In fact, it shall be the thing of the past. At Lizzie Akbano said El-Rufai can sleep in the trenches for all we care. His Muslim brother will collect the bribe and rig Emuloko back into power as INEC chairman, Yoruba or Igbo. Enegima said, IPOP boy, Igbo don't mind their businesses. Yeah, people, Abi. And according to Rock Peterson, said El-Rufai wants to make sure his Nigeria gets better leader. Sorry, better runners come 2027. From the moon, better leader my foot. How did he lead Kaduna State? Better leader who will embezzle Nigeria's wealth. Are they tired of sharing free money? That is the question mark there. And according to Edika Chukwu, they said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never be irrelevant. His relevancy has only just begun. Of course, I don't support that idea that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is losing ground. Aziano Kajosi said, of course, there will be a payback. Tinubu has squandered all the political relevance of the Yorubas. In fact, the opportunity is very lame or slim, according to them. And according to Charles Okonkwo, said Nigeria are so gullible with all these things that's happening to them. They are still talking about 2027. That is the truth. But Misoke said that the North are wasting their time, according to this our brother or sister. Onyemuche Chukwuma said Kano once said the division of Nigeria will come from the West, and not true in Toko. Oh yeah, let's see how it goes. How did they campaign against the Igbos? Anyway, my people, I beg you, we don't have much time to waste. So please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. I'll be right back. Bye for now.